Hey everybody, and welcome back. This is Strange to Society, and we're playing Spyro the Dragon, and we're about to enter one of my absolute favorite levels in this whole game, Haunted Towers. And this has a really neat gimmick, and let's just go right into it. Okay, yeah, there's the 10 gems that I found the last time that I've missed before, so now I got an even 9,500. Okay, now, this one has a neat gimmick. Now, it's called Haunted Towers. Well, because there's towers, or a tower, over there, but there's some armor laying on the ground right there, and if I flame through this wall, kill this guy, that's a grenade guy, he will toss grenades. Let me get rid of this guy, because he can be a pain too. There are living armors, I guess that's where they get the haunted from. And these guys will hurt you if you walk up to them. They're also made of metal, so you cannot charge them, you cannot flame them, you cannot do anything to them at this point, so I'm going to leave that guy alone. And we're going to come across a bunch of armors in this level, which is okay. I'm cool with that. Okay, let me get rid of these Norks before they hurt me. Okay, now there's two kinds of armors. There's this one that will stay in one spot and then hit you if you get too close, and then there's this kind. These kind won't hurt you, but they will block you from going forward. And since we cannot hurt them currently, we have to figure out something else. So if you go over this path, and get over here and bust down this door, kill that guy who's chasing around that fairy. If you remember a few levels ago, we had a fairy give us a kiss, and it gave us super flame breath. Okay, and with super flame, we can destroy anything. Iron doors, knights of armor, all of that stuff. So let me go over here. Get him and get him. Okay. You want to make sure you get this armor that was laying in front, because every piece of armor, whether it's active or not, will give you gems. So make sure you don't leave anyone behind. Okay. So not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Now I'll go after that. We got a little treasure trove. There's lots of little treasure-filled spots in this level. So we're going to be finding a lot of treasure. And speaking of treasure, we have 500 gems to collect and 3 dragons to rescue. Okay, alright, here we go. And I don't need the flame breath anymore at this point. I'll go kill this guy. Now, okay. Now you could go back and forth getting the flame breath, making sure you kill every guy, especially we have this swirly right here, which is going to take us to this platform over here, and there's more armors. That one doesn't come alive, but the rest front do. We got some more fireworks. And so we could go back and forth and try and kill as many of these guys as we can, but I'm just going to ignore them for now and come back for them later. Okay. Anyway, let's do that. Okay, here we go. That was not cool. Okay, alright, here we go. Here. Okay, let me get those two. Good. Okay, and then we'll come back for this unbreakable chest later as well. As you can imagine, the flame breath can take care of that too. So let me rescue Kosoko.
Hey Spyro, all dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Okay, alright. Once again, we had to figure that out before we even got here, because that one armor was blocking our path, so... I mean, maybe you can't blame the dragons. They are crystallized. They haven't seen what we've been through so far, what we've figured out on our own by this point, but still. Come on. Okay, anyway. Go around this corner right here for this 1 gem. Or 2 gem, whatever you want to call it. We got a life over on this corner, and down this way we have more fireworks. Okay, so light them up. Make sure you do not forget this. Okay, with that, get around, get my camera going right. Okay, here we go. And in here we have another fairy. So this is a lot closer than the other one, which will allow us to do more damage without so much back and forth. Okay, so gotta be careful running along these pathways, but now I can destroy him, I can destroy him, and get that door And go ahead and knock him out while I'm at it. And do I have time? Okay, we'll get that as well. Okay, now those other armors I will get later, and you're going to see why. Why I'm going to wait for now. If you've played this game before, then you probably know what I'm doing. But if you haven't, then there's a neat gimmick in this level that I will find later. Anyway. Okay, so we can come up here now to this swirly, and we have not only flame breath here, but we also have a supercharge ramp. And this is necessary to get through 2 iron doors. Okay. And then also we can come in here, and there's another dragon. We go in there, and there's another armor, and we go in here, and there's a Nork and a fairy. Let's go ahead and get a fairy's kiss real quick. Pick up that gem, and now we can knock down all of these doors without having to worry about the supercharge. Okay. And I'll get rid of that guy. And I want to get rid of, I saw a guy over here. Ow. 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 That hurt, guy. Did not care for that. Okay. Clear out this treasure room. I will get that fairy's kiss one more time just to get one more thing while I'm over here so that I don't have to backtrack too much. But, okay, because we have different paths. The only thing in here is that dragon, but we also have this area out here. I just want to make sure I clear everything out of here. There's also health out here, which I need pretty badly because I've gotten hit a couple times. Okay, block. Okay, there we go. Just let him fill up, and we get this gem, and we get this gem. And then we'll go get Flame Breath, and I can get that unbreakable chest right there. Okay, so let's go do this again. Hi, fairy. Hi. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so let's go this way. And let's get up here. Get that. Make sure I get every gem. There's a lot of gems in these chests. Okay, so we got all the gems. Let's make our way back. And let's rescue this other dragon known as Lutalo.
Hold your horns! Here comes Spyro!
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most, Nasty Nork.
Alright, there we go. Yep, and we are very close to getting to Nasty Nork because we're almost done with this world, and then we have one world left, and that world is not nearly as long as the normal worlds. It doesn't have the same number of levels. It actually has less levels, so we're getting really close. We're getting really close to being done with this game, which I'm both kind of excited about and also kind of sad about because this has been a really fun game to play again. But anyway, we need to come back up here, and we need to charge, go down this hallway, take this door, turn left. This ought to look familiar. We need to go up this ramp and jump and glide and fly over here to this platform. Okay. Now, a couple things up here that we need to be aware of. First off, do not forget about this chest. That is something that is very easy to forget about. And also, we have our last dragon right here. His name is Capano.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
Alright, here we go. Okay. So now, we're going to go into a special room, and I'm going to take a second to explain this room really quick. Now, this room has a stairway that leads up to the top. And at the top of that stairway, there is a room. And inside that room, there is another fairy. Now, the thing is, we need to get to that fairy as quickly as possible as soon as we start up those steps. Because right now, there's a bunch of armors laying all over the steps, but they are not active. They are not awake. At the very top of the steps and in front of that room is the armor that will block your path. Now, the armors will activate one by one, working their way up. So you have to beat them and get all the way past that last armor before he activates, otherwise you will not be able to get in, and you will have to start over again. So let's see if I can do this on my first try. Okay. Go. Okay. Supercharge is your friend if you can use it without messing yourself up on that gap. Okay. Doing good, doing good. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, perfect. First try. That's awesome. So now we're actually blocked in and we cannot get out. And then if we hadn't made it, we would have had to make our way all the way back to that last dragon we rescued for them to deactivate, and then we could try again. But now we can come in here, and there's a bunch of chests, and another fairy. Now this fairy has a different colored dress. And there's actually a purpose behind that, because this fairy gives us infinite fire breath. This fire breath will not run out. We have it until we leave the level. That is awesome. So I always try and get here as soon as I can. That way, that just makes the rest of the level so much easier. Okay. Get you, get you. Make sure I get that gem, because I forgot that gem last time and I had to do a lot of backtracking in order to find it, and that was a pain. But, okay, so we have all the gems, correct? Right? Yes, okay, so now that we did that, let's go back and get that chest that I told you not to forget. Let's go in here. And once again, this level does not have a key chest either, so there's no key that we have to find. So now, we have our infinite fire breath. We can drop down this hole, and we're back down in this area. There's a few armors I've got to go back and make sure I get before I move forward. So let me go take care of those guys. They are right. Where am I? They are right. Over there. Oh, yes, they're over here. Okay. Alright, I lost my bearings for a sec. Okay. But anyway, so now we can flame breath all of these guys, and that is awesome. No more backtracking, no more rushing and being careless because we're running out of time. We can just go and take these guys out at our leisure and be safe about it. Okay. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, so we go back up and back to where we were. And hopefully I'm not missing any gems this time and we can just go straight to the end and not have to backtrack at all. That would be awesome. Oh, that would be so nice. We get supercharged, so we can get through here quickly. Okay. Alright, so now we can go through here and make our way to the end of the level. Just take care of that guy, and there's a return home portal. We are really close to being done with this level. So we have all the dragons, we just need to get the rest of the gems. Okay, once again, these guys are grenade tossers, and if I can flame him... Yeah, gummit, man. Okay, anyway. Now there's a fairy over there that we could have had recharge our flame breath, but since we have the infinite flame breath, it doesn't matter. And I'm not really sure what's bringing these suits of armor to life. I don't know if it's that wizard guy or what, because there were streams of magic or something. Oh yeah, when you have flame breath, you can flame open the metal chest too. Okay. But something's activating them, and I'm not sure what it is. And as soon as you kill the wizard, they don't deactivate, but it came from this direction, so I don't know. But anyway, we have all the gems, we have all 3 dragons, so now we can get out of here. And Spyro just lost his infinite flame, but now we're returning home and we can make our way to the boss. Okay, and I'm actually, that level, the boss's level can take you quite a while. It's very easy to die or miss some things in that level, so just to make the next video as short as possible, I'm going to go ahead. First, I'm going to get some health, but I'm just going to make my way to the front of the boss's level before I finish out this video. So, okay, anyway. Man, almost done. We're about to move on to the final world. It's been quite a ride. And a lot longer than I thought it would take, a lot more videos, but it's okay. It worked out, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I am excited to move on to the next game. As I said before, I will do Spyro 2, but I'm going to do another game first. I want to break it up so that I'm not doing just constantly Spyro. And the next game is something most, maybe even all of you have not heard of before. It's not a well-known title. In fact, the only other person I know that has played it because he borrowed my game. So I'm very much looking forward to that, to show you guys something. And it's a game that I really did enjoy too. I mean, it had its little stuff, like essentially the equivalent to the flight levels in Spyro. It has something like that that I don't care for, but most of the rest of the game is neat and fun, and I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, so here is our boss, Jacques. And we'll be taking him on in the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a comment, subscribe. Give me feedback. Let me know how I'm doing, if there's anything I can improve, if you have any suggestions. And yeah, anyway, this has been Strange to Society, and take care.